Munton off early on. He was getting away forward of square leg with lovely fluent onside strokes. Gooch has a man in short mid-wicket and he's pushed square leg back or 10-15 yards and has another one just behind the umpire. And that's where he's taken the catch. Atherton has snapped it up. That's good cricket from Graham Gooch. He set the field well. A man either side of the square leg umpire and a man in at short mid-wicket. And Munton has done the trick. That's just what he did, and it ended a super innings from Ramesh Raja. 63 in that total of 98 for 4 was a terrific effort. Next top scorer, SALIM Malik, who top scored in the first innings. He's unbeaten there on 13, and 2 more runs were added up to the close of play to take it along to that 98 for 4. And the bowling figures, Neil Mallender, what a good debut match he's having. 15 over 6 maidens, 3 for 26 and 1 for 18 for Munton. So at the close of play, after 3 days of this Headingley Test match, that's the way it looks. Pakistan 197 all out, 98 for 4 in their second innings to play, although some showers forecast later on. We hope they'll keep away. We join it now with the last ball of the first over. Mallender, who's had such a good debut here at Headingley, is bowling to SALIM Malik, and the score is unchanged.
Finds the gap, beautiful shot. Just lean forward, but the wrist did the work, and that sent the ball racing away to the boundary. Lovely shot from SALIM Malik, and the century comes up 102 for 4. Tim Munton then to SALIM Malik, down the hill from the Kirkston Lane end. Another fine drive by SALIM Malik. My word, that looks so simple, so easy, so effortless. I must make sure he gets the right seat. Could be a fascinating day's cricket. Oh, another blazing drive. He covers extra cover this time. Oh, that's the first time that SALIM Malik has played a miss. Oh, that was the edge, and the crowd anticipated yet another catch by Graham Hick, but the ball bounced short.
It was the old half volley again to second slip. We have said in this match that they've got to be close. You've got to really try and make these. If somebody then flashes at one hard and it goes quick, it's unfortunate. You've got to try and catch it, but it's very difficult. But these are the ones you've got to try and make. The slips have got to be near enough, if possible, to just take those. Now, I think England have had, well, certainly 4 or 5 of those this match.
And the scores are level. 123 was the deficit, and Pakistan have achieved that with the loss of 4 wickets.
Change of bowling now at the football stand end. Going to be Chris Lewis, in place of Neil Mallender.
Oh, trouble. Oh, that's exactly what Pakistan don't want, but there aren't too many pairings of their 11 who look as though they run well together, and there was all sorts here, including an absence of calling, hesitation, start, go back, and that hits, that's out. That's a nice shot. Now, this is one of the signs of class about this young man. Not too many batsmen can play shots like that. It wasn't hit very hard, but it was perfectly timed, and the bat stayed straight. Pringle now bowling. And that's exactly as prophesied, exactly as worked for. And it's Derek Pringle who's come on to do it and break that partnership for a dismissal that always looked on the cards, with Inzamam playing slightly always outside the line of ball. Bat pad, beautifully picked up, well bowled and well engineered dismissal. So Wasim Akram. Somewhere Pakistan need a minimum of another 100 runs.
Already taken a brilliant catch. Lewis's ploy of coming around the wicket and producing the angle, the different angle, has worked, but the catch has not been held. That's well played. 54, Salim Malik, to go with his first innings, 82 not out. Good innings. When he hits them, they really stay hit.
Oh, that's probably out. Top edge. Ramprakash underneath and catches it. And Wasim Akram goes. And again, the game, which seemed to be headed towards an even keel, tilted back to England. Pakistan 177 for 6.
Well, one moment of lack of self-control. And Wasim Akram, who batted very well indeed for his 17. Just one little lapse of patience there. Trying to flick this away from leg stump on the onside, gets almost a leading edge, or it slips off the leading face of the bat, lobs up in the air a long, long way, but it's a very simple catch for Ramprakash.
Wicketkeeper Moin Khan. Now bowling change and Neil Mallender back. He replaces Chris Lewis. That was really, that's probably the best one of the match. And what a finish to the morning session for England. They've got the third wicket, and that was a brilliant catch by Graham Hick. His 6th of the match and the best.
Well, Moin Khan didn't do anything wrong here. The ball was good line and length. It bounced a little bit on him, and it's an outstanding catch. Left hand, that's his wrong hand, and he held on to it going quite quickly and down. You see here how quick it goes, and from the bat it's going down very fast, and for a big man he gets well down, Graham Hick, and look, that's right in the middle of the hand. Wasn't half in, he saw it all the way. Top class.
The completed over from Mallender, interrupted by lunch after he took the wicket of Moin Khan. Mushtaq is the new batsman. OBW, and I assume not playing a stroke. Pringle has removed Mushtaq Ahmed. Mushtaq Ahmed has removed his helmet. 205 for 7 becomes 206 for 8. Waqar Yunus is the new batsman. Oh, stumps everywhere. That's unlike Waqar Yunus. He played so well at Lord's, And that's out of character for him to play a stroke like that when what he really needed to do was stay there with Salim Malik. 213 for 9 now. And Wakar Yunus bowled by Malander for 3. And 5 wickets to Neil Malander. No ball. Drop away out to long on. That was very good, quick thinking to affect the run out there. Splendid work there from Graham Hick to bring an end to the innings at 221. A wonderful effort from Salim Malik, 84 not out to go with the 82 not out of the first innings. Double figures for Inzamam today, Wasim Akram, and then the others simply couldn't hang on. Aqib Sharvat out trying to give the strike to Salim Malik. And the figures for England, none for 55 Lewis, 5 for 50 from 23 overs and 7 maidens for Malander, 1 for 40 Munton and 3 for 66 Pringle, who I thought bowled pretty well again in this innings. The champion of the England bowling figures, Neil Malander, what a good debut. And he bowled well, very accurately, managed to make the transition from county to test level, 8 for 122 in this his debut game in the Headingley Test. That's what he's done. He's passed some rather interesting names there. He has taken most test wickets at Headingley on debut. Wonderful effort and something he will certainly remember all his life, and those at the ground and watching on television will do so as well. So at the end of the third innings of this test match at Headingley, England require 99 to win. Pakistan 197 and 221, England 320. And it's going to be Gooch and Atherton to open the innings once again. We'll join play with the third ball of the first over. Wasim Akram is the bowler. Gooch has taken strike, and England as yet have no runs on the board.
First 4. In the first innings for most of it, and that's just typical of the luck. If you need wickets, I just wonder, I know third slip hasn't been used in this match. That one would have been there. All sorts of excitement, and really think that Pakistan would just need a wicket to really fire them up even more.
Good piece of fielding there by Wakar Yunus, dashing in one-handed pick-up, good throw. If it had been absolutely just right, been problems. I think there were problems as it was.
One of the balls stood up there to be hit, and you see from Graham Gooch's record, he hasn't spent all those years missing balls like that. Beautiful square cut.
Too much width here gives the batsman time to crack it away. He's already on the front foot, that's right, at Headingley. There's plenty of time to rock back, no real pace in it, and the width gives him plenty of room to get those arms out.
Wakar Yunus to Michael Atherton.
That's a slower ball and a big shout, and he's out. And Atherton leads with a shake of the head.
Well, it's a deliberate slower ball here. And Michael Atherton is absolutely spragged on that left foot. He gets it there too early. Hits him about shin high. The umpire had a good look. Could see the line, especially with the slowness of the delivery, and it hit him, Michael Atherton, so low on the shin.
So England look to the captain, Graham Gooch. And that must be close. That must be close. A run out perhaps is on. And let's take a look at this.
Well, the only reason this can have been given not out is that it pitched outside leg stump. You look at that, it looks close enough to me.
It's in the air, he's caught him. Superb captaincy to have a man there on that shot, knowing the tendency of Robin Smith just to fall over a little bit when he starts his innings. The ball pitched up. Good, fast catch to the left, and England have lost the second wicket for 27.
Yes, a very thoughtful captaincy, as Tony said, by Javed Miandad, and beautiful bowling. Put Robin Smith under a lot of pressure on the back foot, and then pitch this one up on the front foot. He just pushes at it, falling over, the head falling to the offside, and a lovely, neat catch.
So he's been promoted in the batting order. He was 18 not out in the first innings, grounded without partners. There'll be plenty of partners available today.
It's a classic. It wasn't all that bad a ball either. I think we'll see on the replay. Nothing wrong with the delivery at all. It was just a piece of class cricket. There are 3 subs on the field for Pakistan. Salim Malik has a bad knee. Aqib Javed injured his knee yesterday. He came out to bat today. And the third player is Amir Sohail.
I think it's right of Javed to give Mushtaq a couple of overs.
Well, what a shot for first ball after tea. There was a howl from the bowler. Now there's an appeal for a catch. Gower's not interested. There's a lot of acting there, which players in very quickly, cap on the ground, and really we're seeing things which make a little bit of a nonsense of Sir Colin Cowdrey's talk with the teams before the start of the match. Gower unmoved. The umpire's unmoved. The bowler certainly, that cannot be said of him.
So it was a confident appeal. Oh, I don't think it's anything. It's a very confident shout.
Oh, it's never been a dull test match. That's the 50 up. England now just over halfway. Must be close. It's gone to fetch it. Now, would it have missed off stump?
Well, so look at this one again. Well, it's a matter of whether he got just outside or not there.
Gooch is a long way down, but it did hit him below the roll.
And that is out. Well, I'd love to see that again because I'd like to measure the inches. He is away from Gooch's boot. He's so close. That was the left hand of Asif Mushtaba. But again, the captain, courageous, has led the way. Just think how long he's been on the field in this test match. 37 runs out of the 99 required to win.
Watch how much ground the fielder makes. Filling off. Pad, bat, just lobs up. Top class catch, moving in close.
That's terrific attacking cricket. Runs. Relief. 2. He's gone. He's gone, Alex Stewart's gone, and Mushtaq gets a real prize there. Alex Stewart out for 2. Well, we've talked about pressure, and this is it. In the very person walking out there, Mark Ramprakash. It'd be wonderful for him if he could see England home now, just get in and play some good shots.
Yes, my colleague Raymond Illingworth has mentioned about bowlers running down the pitch. Just outside the stump there, a lot of stud marks. They've put their boots in, worn away the surface, encourages the leg spinner to turn the ball. That one turn, and a straightforward catch for the wicket-keeper.
It's brought some relief to England. Takes the score to 71 now. 4 wickets down. Really the first bad ball bowled by Mushtaq Ahmed.
Conference for the batsman and a conference for the captain as well, because he has called in Waqar Younis. Everyone's heart on the field will sink at that, except for the 2 batsmen. Oh, well bowled. Good top spinner, but well played also. For an instant, the bowler would have thought that was through. It was zipping straight towards middle stump. And with the confidence of youth, he's flipped it away. Straight.
I see a few smiles now on the batsmen's faces. I realise that the game's going to be won by England now, but well, the score got well into the 80s before the smiles started to appear.
And those
appear.
And those 2 runs have given England victory by 6 wickets here at Headingley in the 4th Cornhill Test match. David Gower, 31, Mark Ramprakash, 12. The crowd has rushed onto the field with ground staff are desperately trying to protect the square. A victory for England by 6 wickets. Good knock from an experienced player there from David Gower, and the heartening performance for Mark Ramprakash.
By 6 wickets.
Yes, it certainly was good for Mark Ramprakash. Even 12 runs would seem priceless to him at the moment, and he made them in good style and under pressure. Gower, his experience showed throughout there, 31 not out, 99 for 4 England, and the bowling figures for Pakistan, my word, how they tried out there. Mushtaq bowled really well for 2 for 27. Waqar Yunus, 2 for 28, and Wasim Akram, no wicket for 36. The man of the match adjudicator, Fred Truman, announced that Graham Gooch would be his choice for this game. Salim Malik, I promise you, must have been very, very close.